In some cases, there's something undeniably mesmerizing about watching people fumble away their expensive things, from flops with a price tag of hundreds of dollars to disasters of multi-million-dollar proportions. Today we're going to take a look at 25 expensive fails caught on camera. But before we get started, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. With that out of the way, let's begin. When a crane attempted to move a $100 million Airbus A320 aircraft, it buckled under the weight, sending the plane crashing 60 feet down to the ground. No one was injured, but you could say this accident was just plain expensive. In another crane-related incident, this million-dollar yacht was sent nose-first into the river below after it slipped out of its restraints. Maybe now the yacht will have a second chance at life as a very leaky submarine. When football analyst Jason Witten tried to present the Kansas City Chiefs with the 2019 Pro Bowl trophy for tens of thousands of dollars, he didn't take his own strength into consideration.
There you go. You guys got it? There we go. Here we go. Congratulations, guys.
During a Navy Day celebration in Crimea, a Russian frigate's missile misfired and spun wildly out of control. Fortunately, the million-dollar mistake only resulted in one injury, the pride of that Russian ship. In Taiwan, this enormous cargo ship's bridge crashed into a ship-to-shore crane, causing this approximately $20 million crane to collapse on the spot. In 2015, an idiotic craze known as extreme iPhone pinching took the internet by storm as people from all over the world held their iPhones over sewage grates by pinching the corner of the screen. At least this kid got his phone back before Pennywise could keep it, but it was damaged beyond repair. This video shows a launch in New Zealand that could have easily been an expensive fail, but actually ended up being a pretty epic way to send a boat into the water. You win this round, awesome light aluminum boat.
Yep.
How many people does it take to... This video will leave you saying, "What are you thinking?" as a Lamborghini owner drives through high water on a highway. While the Lamborghini made it through, its rear bumper, priced at around $3,000, wasn't so lucky.
No!
Dude, I gotta get this.
When the driver of this McLaren ran a stop sign, he almost knocked over a passing skateboarder. Angry, the skateboarder smashed the windshield of the $250,000 car and ran away. It's safe to say that the car is no longer the only thing with a need for speed, as that McLaren's passenger chased the skateboarder in hot pursuit. Speaking of hot, this video shows a fire that broke out on a cargo vessel. As if that wasn't bad enough, the same ship had 40 containers fall overboard the day before due to rough seas. At this point, it's hard to estimate the full extent of the damage, but it's safe to say that this has been a very expensive 48 hours for this ship. Designer cakes can easily cost hundreds of dollars and are often extremely hard to transport. This video of a particularly tall cake ended in disaster. Fortunately, based on the reaction of the participants and the ridiculous size of the cake they were going to load the car into, this particular clip seems to have been staged, but at what cost? Rest in peace, Food God Cake. When this 35-foot vessel started slipping beneath the waves, I'm sure its owner had a sinking feeling things were about to get expensive. Fortunately, the Coast Guard was at least able to rescue the two boaters. In a momentous occasion, Zenit St. Petersburg won the Russian Cup for the fourth time. Unfortunately, Captain Bronislav Ivanovic dropped the $30,000 crystal trophy while celebrating, which broke its glass lid. This clip shows the moment when a Chinese fishing boat operating in disputed waters collided with a Japanese Coast Guard patrol boat. While the damage to the ships following the collision was expensive enough, the real cost of this incident was the days-long diplomatic crisis that followed between China and Japan. While flying in a World War II-era fighter, this photographer tried to snap a shot of the incredible view. Unfortunately, the wind snapped the phone out of his hand instead. You can help but feel bad as you watch all the joy instantly leave his face. We've seen some pretty expensive crashes so far, but this one had the potential to be the biggest of them all. Intoxicated, the captain of this Russian cargo ship crashed directly into a bridge in South Korea. While it did damage the lower part of the two-level structure, no injuries were reported and both bridge and ship remain more or less intact. While testing a $3,000 drone for the first time, one person said, "Look at that wall." When the operator did exactly that, it was the last thing the poor drone ever did.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you ripperoni pepperoni a 3,000-pound drone.
Granite countertops cost thousands of dollars, so when you decide to take the plunge and update your new kitchen, this is precisely what you don't want to happen.
Oh, you missed it.
Due to adverse weather conditions, the cargo vessel MV Arvin actually snapped in half while anchored in the Black Sea. As a result, both the ship and the cargo were lost to the seas. When this kid got his new extra strong phone case, he attempted to prove just how strong it was by hitting it with a hammer, and as you might expect, it didn't go according to plan. Two men struggling on the stairs with a $4,000 touchscreen refrigerator? I think I can hear the sound of money going down the drain. St. Louis Cardinals player Tyler O'Neill hit a foul ball behind home plate and destroyed a camera and its lens in the process. At this point, we've talked about the price of many expensive fails, but do you think you can guess how much this fail cost? We'll pause here and give you a moment to think about your answer. Got it? Alright, the St. Louis crew said the camera cost between $20,000 and $25,000 and had a $15,000 lens. How close did you get to the actual $35,000 to $40,000 price tag? Let us know in the comments below. In this final clip, ship gets real as a cruise ship experiencing engine failure crashes directly into a river cruise ship docked in Venice. The expensive collision is expected to cost the cruise ship company $8.7 million. And with that, we've come to the end of today's